Greetings, everyone. Dr. Brian Scott with you once again. We are looking at the end times. We're looking at the timetable, God's timetable. Where are we on his timetable? Are we close to what he considers to be the end? And I believe the answer is we're really getting close. Wow, are we getting close? So you need to be aware of where we are because you need to be ready for what's going to happen. And we're going to continue sharing until we get into what is going to happen down the road from here. But I am in 2 Timothy chapter 3, and I'm looking at some of these symptoms or signs of things that are going on in these last days. Paul calls them perilous times. That means extremely dangerous. And today we're looking at the 12th point. It's called incontinence in the King James. In the New King James, it's called lack of control, because incontinence really is lack of control. And we've looked at 3 areas so far. We've looked at our eating habits, or how we treat food. We're overweight and obese for a great extent of our population. We looked at spending habits. We are in so much debt. We're swimming in debt. There's no way we'll ever get out of it. And now we're looking at uncivil behavior or emotional behavior. As we introduced this yesterday, we talked about how many people have experienced uncivil behavior or unruly behavior or bullying. They've been mistreated. And I was pointing out to you that about 43% of the population in the United States expects to experience this within a day. And another area of the report indicated that most of the individuals are saying they are experiencing uncivil behavior or incivility directed towards them 17 times a week. That's 2.5 times a day. That's horrible. Let's talk about schools for a minute. 50% of the kids in school are being bullied, or they're experiencing very uncivil behavior towards them. 69% of American purchasers have decided to stop spending money at certain stores where they've been bullied in the past and had received uncivil behavior. A dear friend of ours had a relative working at one of the big box stores. They were retired individuals and they're working there because they enjoyed it. This was pre-pandemic, pre-2020. In the 2 years of the pandemic, this big box store stayed open, but the amount of unruly behavior, uncivil behavior, just a horrible behavior has caused the individual to retire, walk away, because they were being abused by almost every person every day at the desk where they worked. That's unfortunate. One of my church members just mentioned to me that in calling their medical doctor to set up an appointment, there's a pre-recorded message to answer the phone at the doctor's end. And part of that pre-recorded message says, "We will not tolerate any bullying or extreme behavior or loud behavior. If you operate this way, we'll hang up on you." To think that they would even record this is unbelievable. But this is what's going on. Uncivil behavior is on steroids. It is out of control. It has not only affected the school system and the marketplace, but it's affected the media. Oh my goodness. Listen to the media. Think about the workplace and interacting with other people, especially if you're working with phone calls and things of that nature. It's in the family, it's in the home, it's amongst the family members. It's affecting every area of life. It's amazing. It's a mess. It's called out of control. We're living in such a self-seeking, self-embellishing population today that people have no restraint, they have no hold back, they have no control. It's out of control. Got a little bit more for you on this tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you then. Thanks.